everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Samantha. Today I'm going to share with you 5 things that you need to have in your career portfolio in order for you to stand out. Now, what exactly is a career portfolio? Now, I'd like you to think of your career portfolio something like your wardrobe. Okay, so in your wardrobe, you have different attires for different settings, isn't it? So likewise, a career portfolio, you have different documents ready so that whenever you need them, they are readily available. Now, the first thing that you need to have in your career portfolio is what I call a cover letter. Now, why is it called a letter when we don't do much mailing or posting now anymore? Because in the long time ago, when people apply for jobs, they will have to send in their cover letter together with their resume, and they can only send it via posting, via mailing. You know, they put a stamp and then they post it up. But right now, in today's context, we actually apply online most of the time, isn't it? So we don't change the name, but the essence is still the same. So when we talk about cover letter, I think the more frequent questions that I get is, does anyone read them? Well, this is a question that I do not have a definite answer because different hiring manager has different preferences. Some of them read, some of them don't, but if they ask for it, they usually read them. Now, even if they don't ask for it, it's still good to have this document ready because sometimes when we apply for jobs online or through a friend because it's a referral, we do send them an email. The content in the email body could be similar to what you have prepared in your cover letter. Okay, so it is always good to have your cover letter ready. So what do you need to have in your cover letter? Number one, address is not compulsory anymore. Okay, but you definitely need to have a good greeting, a good subject title. You need to do a good self-introduction of yourself as a professional, and you need to showcase and elaborate why you are a good fit for this role by showcasing your past working experience or even your past achievements. And lastly, you need to have a call to action. That means to say you need to have a number, you need to have your email address written in the letter itself. All right. The second thing that you need to have is what I call OPS. OPS is one page summary, and this summary is of yourself. Why do I say you need to have this document ready? Is because sometimes hiring manager would like to have an overview of you as a professional before they ask for any other documents. So what you need to have in this one page summary is you need to have your executive summary, you need to have your key skills as well as your key achievements. All right. Now, the third thing that you need to have in your career portfolio is the resume. Now, is there a difference between a resume and CV? Technically speaking, yes, there's a difference. So when you talk about CV, a curriculum vitae, we are talking about a career journal. Everything that you have done throughout your entire career history, career life, you can put it in your CV. So there is no limit to the number of pages in a CV. Okay, but in today's context, when we talk about CV, we are also referring to what we know as a resume, and resume is usually more updated, more concise, and more relevant. Okay, so it's between 2 to 4 pages. So anything too long is going to be difficult to grab someone's attention for them to read. Okay, so keep it as concise as possible. What do you need to have in your resume? You need to have executive summary, key skills, your work experience, education, qualifications, certifications, as well as any volunteer experience that you have done that can showcase different skill set, a different attribute of yours, put them down. Now, if let's say you have a long history of working experience, keep it to the recent 15 years. Now, if let's say you are a fresh graduate, okay, you can also include your internship, your attachment as well. All right, so that is resume. And please let me continue my pitch. Okay, I'm getting there already. All right, so the fourth thing that you really need to have in your career portfolio is what I call a pitch deck. Okay, a pitch deck usually for someone who is looking for management roles. This is something that will encourage them to have in their portfolio. Now, a pitch deck usually will have to include these few things. Why are you the right candidate for this role? State your relevant, transferable experience. Now, at this point, for you to state your transferable experience, it has to be aligned with what the company needs. Okay, so this is where you need to do some research, where the company is heading towards, or rather, what are their pain points. So when you are able to integrate and make it align, that's when you have that wow factor. Okay, so you can also include what is your first 3 months, your first year with the company. And lastly, you can end it off with a summary page, something like that. Okay, so you can do this pitch deck on a PPT or a PDF. Keep it between 5 to 8 slides, 5 to 8 pages, not too long. Okay, it has to be very targeted, very concise, and to the point. Okay. Lastly, Okay, you need to have some form of online professional presence. Okay, depending on your job. Okay, I know that some of us are in roles whereby we need to keep a relatively lower profile. That's fine. That means to say you can be less active online, but that doesn't mean you cannot have an online professional portfolio or online professional presence. So for the start, you probably can put yourself on LinkedIn. You just interact less, but that doesn't stop you from networking as well, isn't it? Okay, that's one. Or if let's say you need to have your personal website to write down your blogs, etc., you can have it too. If you're in the creative scene whereby you need to showcase your portfolio, it will be good to have your own online portfolio as well. Okay, so these are the 5 things that you need to have in your career portfolio in order for you to stand out. So this is the end of the video. So hit the subscribe button. More videos will be up and coming. And meanwhile, this is that link is to our various social media platform. So I encourage you to follow us and please join our Telegram channel group as well. We'll be posting articles that could be very relevant to you. All right, so I'll see you then. Bye bye.